I'm Dr. Jeff Kalszewski, forensic psychologist. I want to answer a question I had from one of my YouTube subscribers. Dr. Jeff, I'm a third-year psychology student at the University of Missouri. Thank you for your YouTube videos on forensic psychology. Can you direct me to other forensic psychologists who are on YouTube? And this is Milt from Columbia, Missouri. I think the best way to answer Milt's question is to talk a little bit about how and why I ended up on social media. For me, it all started in 2019. I was working with a television production company on a new show that was going to be on History Channel or Discovery as a true crime thing, similar to other things I've done in television. And they said, Jeff, you need more of a social media presence. And this is 2019, which is ancient history compared to today's social media landscape. So I put up a YouTube channel. I think I did 5 or 6 videos talking about forensic psychology stuff, put links there and other television work that I'd done and some other lectures and talks that had been recorded. I think I had a Facebook page as well. And then the pandemic hit and the whole world was turned upside down. And that television show and another show that I was starting to work on, that was all shelved, canned, done. And then I just let my YouTube channel go dormant. Fast forward to this summer. This summer I was approached by a YouTube channel that does a lot of true crime videos. It's called Purely Evil. It's a great channel, check it out. And they wanted me to do some work for them. So I was talking to my 19-year-old son about this. It turns out he was a subscriber to that channel and he was a big fan. So in our talks he said, Dad, you should start doing social media stuff. And then he started talking on and on about this psychologist Jordan Peterson. And he said, Dad, the stuff you talk about, the experiences you've had, the stories you could tell, much more interesting than what this guy talks about. And he's got like 1 billion followers or subscribers. So I went out there on social media to look and see what kind of content was being produced by actual practicing forensic psychologists. Now what I found was a lot of people that are doing videos on forensic psychology are not actual forensic psychologists. But that's okay. They're very interesting, informative, and entertaining. But I thought maybe I have a little bit more or something a little different to offer. Now, there were a few isolated videos from forensic psychologists that I found. Some of these, I'm not even sure if the people were forensic psychologists, and if you research their bios more, you find out that they were on there for other things like trying to sell their country music. They became neuropsychologists, apparently, and they want to sell you brainwave videos to restore your brain when you sleep. But I didn't find a channel or a social media page by an actual practicing forensic psychologist that had much content that had to do with forensic psychology. So, in this past August 2023, I started making content again for my YouTube channel and started with the other social media outlets, TikTok and Instagram and Twitter. I guess what I try to give you in my content is true, direct, science-based commentary on forensic psychology from my personal and professional perspective and experience. This is what I do every day. And my knowledge just isn't based on books I've read or conferences I've attended. It's based on actually talking with people and being hands-on and doing forensic psychology work over the past 20 plus years. That's why when I explain a concept or an issue in forensic psychology, I can give you the personal examples of that phenomenon in real life, so kind of a real life perspective rather than just an academic perspective. I really have enjoyed doing the YouTube videos and the videos for TikTok and the other outlets. The biggest challenge for me is having the time to do the content. I have 1 million things I'd love to do videos on, but my clinical practice is extremely busy and I'm behind all the time there, and that's what's paying my bills, right? So I'll be honest, I haven't found a lot of content on YouTube or channels or other social media pages from a forensic psychologist. Now, I'm sure they're out there. So what I'd like to invite everyone to do is if you have a forensic psychologist that you follow, post it in the comments. And then Milt and the rest of us can go to those pages of those channels and check out what this other person has to offer as well. And in my case, if in the meantime, right, if you have an interest in forensic psychology or true crime, subscribe to me or follow me here. Pass this link along to other people's. Pass it along to groups that are into true crime. I'm on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter. Everything's under Dr. Jeff Kalszewski, forensic psychologist. Thanks.